I'm going to do the Holly Jolly Holiday tag that I'll Say Hoot did. I will put the link in the doobly-doo for her YouTube channel because I love her and I think she's brilliant. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? To be completely honest, I try and generally do my Christmas shopping starting in like October so that I can be done and like out of the way and stress free, and I'm not shopping with big hordes of people. But this year I'm falling behind and I literally just started Christmas shopping last weekend and I've only got one present fully bought so far. I've got 3 packages that I'm meant to be sending out for Christmas, but I think to those of you who are waiting for those packages, I'm terribly sorry, but I think they're going to be late. Question number 2 is, if you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? I'm gonna have to say How the Grinch Stole Christmas because it's probably my favorite Christmas story and film, and I love it, and Jim Carrey's in it, and who wouldn't want to be in a movie with Jim Carrey? And I would be Cindy Lou Who. Just saying. Which do you like better, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I'm gonna say Christmas Day just because Christmas Eve really not much happens on Christmas Eve. My family's tradition was to open our stockings on Christmas Eve when I was a kid, but that's sort of stopped because everybody's married off, aside from myself, of course. All of my siblings are married and there's like other families now as well, so we kind of change Christmas around. One year we'll do Christmas on Christmas Day and the next year we'll do it on New Year's, and I haven't actually been with my family well, I've been with my dad for the past 2 years, and so this year I'm back with my family that's out west, so it'll be really nice to spend Christmas with them again because I haven't seen them for 2 whole Christmases. So it'll be nice to be with them again for Christmas. But anyways, I'm way off topic. Christmas Day is probably definitely the day I prefer over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Just because it's Christmas and that's, you know, the one day that the whole Christmas holiday season thing is building up to, and it's just a magical day. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? I actually I'm living with my sister at the moment, so I mean, it was just whenever they decided to put up the Christmas tree that it was going up this year, and really everybody kind of does their own thing for Christmas and their own Christmas trees now, so I'm not sure how to say that or answer this question, but generally it used to be when I lived at home, I used to put the Christmas tree up with my mom, and we would generally put it up in mid-November, like the second to last weekend of November, and I would decorate the tree. And that's just the way that that went for a while. Yeah, not sure what's going to happen from now on. I actually bought myself, hold on, I'll show you. For this year, I got myself just a tiny little golden tree that I saw at the dollar store, and I just thought it was so cute and I had to have it. So this is my Christmas tree this year, and it just went up today because I just bought it today. White lights or colored lights? I'm going to be boring. I know a lot of people are starting to prefer colored lights when it comes to Christmas because white lights are now starting to be used a lot throughout the entire year, like fairy lights and stuff, but I still think that fairy lights, or white lights rather, look just so much classier in a Christmas tree. I'm not the biggest fan of colored lights. I don't know. If it's like the smaller colored lights, then I think they're cute, but I don't like the big bulky colored lights. I think that they can look tacky, so I'm a bigger fan of white lights, but I do kind of like both, if this makes any sense at all. Are you guilty of peeking at your presents, or do you like the surprise? When I was a kid, I'll admit I did peek, and it does take the surprise out of Christmas, and so it's just a big downer, like, ooh, I'm so excited, I'm getting this on Christmas, like when you're a kid. But I mean, I don't know, I stopped doing it as, like, the older I got, the more I was like, I liked the surprise of what I was getting, and it's not so much more of getting presents. That's not really what Christmas means to me anymore. It's just more like getting to spend time with my family and just being together, and I like the smaller gifts, and like the personal gifts are, I think, the best because that person puts so much thought into it, and I just really like homemade gifts a lot more, if you will, or just, I don't know, I like the surprise. Would you rather live in a gingerbread house or in Santa's workshop? I'm not too sure. I've never really thought about this. Not sure why I would. Gingerbread house would be kind of fun for like maybe a day and you could nibble at it for a bit, but I think it would just, you'd eventually get so sick and like depending on the weather, it wouldn't hold up very well. So I think I'm gonna have to say Santa's Workshop. Although that could be such a stressful place to live in, I think that's just what I'm gonna have to go with. Tell us your Christmas Eve traditions. Like I said, when we were kids, we used to open our stockings on Christmas Eve and then just like go to bed. Our traditions were mainly more happening on like Christmas Day. Christmas Eve traditions, we don't really have any anymore. It's now my sister-in-law's birthday is actually on Christmas Eve. So now it's sort of become like her birthday festivities if we're all together for Christmas. This year, however, we are doing Christmas on New Year's. So that's not really going to happen. So, I mean, we don't really have any more traditions for Christmas Eve, sadly. But I will definitely be making traditions when I have my own family in the future. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? I'm gonna have to say, I don't want to say this on YouTube, um, but my current crush. I'm just gonna say my current crush, and I would love to be under the mistletoe with him. But if I have to go celebrity wise, I'm gonna go with Jay McGinnis from The Wanted because I just love him. What tops your tree? My sister's tree topper is a star, and I believe my mom's tree topper is an angel. So when I was living at home and everything, our tree topper was an angel. But I'm a bigger fan of stars as tree toppers. Just gonna throw that out there. Can you name the 12 days of Christmas? Ah, does that mean the song? Like the on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two golden, no, it's five golden rings. Oh my god, I can't even remember the song. I'm so embarrassed. I do know it. It's just, I've been put on the spot and my brain does not handle that very well. And I can't sing. That doesn't help. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Actually, yes, I have. That used to be one of the traditions with my mom when we lived at home. When we were kids, we used to bake cookies and we would take them around to the neighbors and carol. And I think the last year we did that was, I can't even remember, maybe 7 or 8 years ago was the last year we did it. And I was, as much as I love my mom and I love the fact that she had these really nice traditions for us, and I mean, does give me a lot of memories from Christmas time, thinking back on all those like cookies we baked and the caroling and everything, but I was so happy to put that tradition behind us because I'm not a fan of caroling. I don't like carolers and I do not like going caroling. Sorry. I'm a bit of a Scrooge when it comes to carolers. I'm like, shut up. But apart from that, I don't want to sound like a total beep, but I mean, I do love Christmas and everything and I love Christmas music, but I just am not a big fan of caroling. Do you count down to Christmas? Of course, who doesn't count down to Christmas? I mean, honestly. Okay, sorry, there's actually a second part to that question, and it says, if so, how many days are left? And there are 22 days left until Christmas because it's December 3rd. Ooh, I just spit a little bit. That was kind of bleh. What are some foods and treats you can count on having every holiday season? My major thing that I have every holiday season is eggnog. I love eggnog. Absolutely love it. And I also have plenty of cookies. And chocolate. Lots and lots and lots and lots of chocolate. However, this Christmas kind of falls in a bad spot because I'm starting a new healthy living thing, so it's kind of like I don't think I'm gonna have as many sweets and stuff as I generally would around Christmas time because, you know, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. And last but certainly not least is, how has Christmas kept its magic for you as you've grown older? Basically, I just think it's such an amazing kind of time of year. I know a lot of people are kind of stressed and everything's kind of hectic and stuff, but I think for the most part, everybody's just so happy and cheerful for Christmas. I know that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just delusional and that's the way I see it, but I generally or personally, just get so happy during the Christmas season when all the Christmas lights and stuff go up and it's snowing out. I'm like, oh, like there's nothing better than that for me, and I just think it's like the best time of year because it's like the last big thing before New Year's Eve, and everybody kind of gets together, and your family gets together, and there's lots of good food, and everything's just so beautiful and fun and festive. That's it. So if you would like to do the tag, then I tag you in it. If you don't want to do the tag, then that is fine. But anybody who would like to do this is tagged. So that's it, and I love all of you, and I hope, if I don't see you before Christmas, that you all have a very, very lovely Christmas. Bye!
Do 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 do.
So today I thought I would do the Holly Jolly Holiday Hag, that hag, blah, blah, and festive. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.